Hi, my name is Alex. I'm an expert at Yandex Direct. Let's jump into this next tutorial for Yandex Direct. Today, we're going to explore what mobile app advertising is and how it works. In other words, we'll find out where your ad takes the user. We'll also discuss what sources of ad traffic exist in app advertising. And finally, we'll talk about the basics of serving app ads, who sees them, under what conditions, and where they take the user. First, let's define mobile app advertising. Basically, it's a set of settings and tools that helps you guide the user who clicks your ad to your Android or iOS mobile app. Additionally, you have the option to direct users to different mobile app stores based on their platform. For iOS users, of course, it's the App Store, while Android has a variety of app stores available, with Google Play being the most prominent. Android devices can also come with an alternative app store depending on their manufacturer. For example, for Xiaomi, it's Xiaomi Get App Store, while for Huawei devices, it's the Huawei App Gallery. So how does app advertising work from the user's point of view? First, the user sees the ad on their mobile device. Next, they click it. Clicking the ad takes the user to the App Store page, where they can read the app description, check reviews and ratings, and view screenshots. The user then clicks the Install button. This initiates the installation process on the user's device, which usually takes a few seconds. Once the installation is complete, the user can launch the app for the first time. The whole process is very quick and feels straightforward and seamless to the user. So, where can we see app ads? We categorize 3 sources of ad traffic. The term ad traffic source refers to the source where a given ad can be displayed. Ads for mobile apps can appear. First, in Yandex search results on mobile devices. Second, on various web pages and even within ad units in other apps. All of these resources are collectively called the Yandex Advertising Network. We distinguish Yandex services separately, even though they're also part of the advertising network. I'll explain the reasons for this distinction later in the video. Let's examine each of the sources in a little more detail. We'll start with mobile search. The user enters a search query on their mobile device and sees an ad in the search results. This ad contains a title, text, app icon, and a download or install button. Bear in mind that more than 50% of Russian users choose Yandex as their search engine. This makes it possible for your ad to be shown to this entire audience. In addition to mobile search, app ads can be displayed on a wide range of mobile web pages as well as within ad units in other apps. These resources are what we refer to as the Yandex Advertising Network. Our advertising network includes numerous widely known sites and apps. When browsing pages within these sites and apps, users can encounter special ad units and interact with them. Note that the Yandex Advertising Network has a much larger audience than Yandex Search. With app advertising, we can reach all these users on mobile devices. We identify exclusively Yandex services as a distinct category within our advertising network. There are Yandex services which are widely recognized and used in Russian-speaking markets, such as Kinopoisk, Yandex Mail, and Yandex Disk. These services also support the placement of app ads both in their web versions as well as within their apps. An important thing to note is that Yandex services only allow ads that are placed through Yandex. This is why we refer to our services as exclusive resources. The advantage of displaying your ads in these resources is that Yandex services have a vast and consistent audience. I'd like to tell you about another category of placements where we serve app ads. We usually call it the inventory. This category includes 2 types of advertising: web and in-app placements. When we see app ads that are displayed on mobile web pages, we call it web advertising. Alternatively, we can see an app ad inside another app. In this case, we call it in-app advertising. We often encounter this kind of placement in mobile games, with the game serving us ad units as we play it. App ads are served based on the same principles as all other ads in Yandex Direct. Let's examine this process in more detail. In Yandex Search, we always show ads according to the following algorithm. First, the user enters a search query, and only then can we show them an ad as a response to that query. In other words, in Yandex Search, we always link ads to specific search queries. The ads that we show to the user must be relevant meaning they must align with the intent of the user's query. Our advertising network doesn't have explicit search queries. That is to say, there is no search bar for the user to enter such a query. Because of this, we use other algorithms to serve ads within the advertising network: behavioral and content targeting. Behavioral targeting is the main advertising method used within the Yandex advertising network. We serve ads based on the user's interests, habits, and online behavior. For example, if a user is interested in buying real estate, we show them ads for real estate developers. Content targeting allows us to select an ad based on the category of the site's content. For example, this applies when we show an ad for a pet store on a themed forum about pets. In summary, mobile app advertising is an advertising format where users who click on an ad are directed to the advertised app. App ads can be displayed in all Yandex Direct resources. This includes Yandex Search and the Yandex Advertising Network. Within the advertising network, we distinguish exclusive Yandex services separately. App ads can be served both on mobile web pages and within in-app ad units. In Yandex Search, served ads are matched to the user's query, while in the Yandex Advertising Network, they're based either on site's category or on the interests and habits of the user. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and find out how to get the most out of Yandex Direct.